Hey, welcome to Mullen Stock. If you are new to the channel, be sure to subscribe to the channel and turn on post notifications by hitting the bell so you never miss any of our uploads. And also remember that this is not a financial advice video. Today, I want to provide you with a summary of what happened with Mullen, its data points, what the shorts did, and everything else you need to know. And along with this, let's get straight to the main issues. So today, Mullen closed down by 2.03%. And there was quite a bit of volatility in after-hours trading. At this point, it seems to be down by 1.28%. However, there was also an abnormal spike, around $0.19, and there was very low volume today. 28.57 million shares were traded, while the average is 53 million. Based on this volume, it's fair to say that no warrants were exercised, if they are still outstanding. We'll have to wait for their upcoming earnings to find out more about this. Technically, I think someone, perhaps Susan or someone else, most likely sold their shares. But which one? Do I know? It's a bit strange, especially the fact that it was piggybacking with the broader market, which had a quick sell-off. But overall, I think Mullen dropping below 2% is better than a 10% drop. However, in reality, many retail investors are somewhat disappointed because there was no specific news related to deliveries, as today was their first day of permission to start deliveries. And this was supposed to start from November 20th, but obviously, there's fine print it says beginning. So it could be any day after that. Despite all this, if nothing materializes in reality, it's fair to understand that no deliveries were made today. Once again, when it comes to this, there's a bit more disappointment when this fact comes to light. But who knows, maybe one of these three companies received deliveries. It's just that there's no confirmation, who knows. But when it does come, I'll tell you what shorts did, which were a bit quiet today. So 94,000 shares were covered, which accounted for 15.94% of the free floats. There were a total of 61.84 million shares that were shorted. The cost to borrow for these shorts has significantly increased today to 60.43%, and according to Interactive Brokers' short availability, approximately 150,000 shares are available to be shorted. So even though the volume was low today, shorts still didn't do much, but they are still keeping an eye on where things are headed. As you can see, they covered their shares throughout the day, indicating that they are buying shares, and that's why it went up here. So yes, perhaps they weren't in full force today, but they were still influencing Mullen overall movement. When it comes to options, activity, and dollar value, it was somewhat in line with the last couple of days. There is still a lot of optimism, with about 16,000 puts. Overall, 66% of today's options activity was bullish. As you can see, they are focusing on specific calls where they are buying. So there was a lot of activity around January 19th and December 22nd. As you can see, 1,000 calls were purchased for the $0.50 strike price for January 19th. And obviously, January 19th is linked with NASDAQ rubber stamping. Many are optimistic that this extension will be granted. This is the same place where many were a bit disappointed with Mullen today, because the shareholder meeting is about 3 weeks away on December 15th. And if there is to be a reverse stock split, it should be around December 21st or December 22nd, if I recall correctly. In the end, Mullen will have to lay all its cards on the table and try to push the stock price as high as possible until the shareholder meeting. And indeed, investors can make the decision at this stage whether it's a yes or no, which I believe many investors will often vote on. But still, do each of you conduct your due diligence at the end of the day? Share your thoughts about Mullen. In days like today, when the volume is low, technical analysis and such things don't seem to be beneficial, like looking at fit levels. Share your thoughts on Mullen. And what's your opinion on the price ratio associated with today deliveries? Do you think it's a good thing? Was it done for a specific purpose? What's your view on this? Guys, that's all we have for you today. What is your opinion about Mullen stock? Get involved and let us know in the comments down below. Thank you for watching.